Hello everyone, Anastasjia here. Today I'm going to be talking about how to be the best version of yourself and how to find yourself, because life is confusing. Sometimes we get mixed up with who we are and who other people want us to be and what we've learned while growing up and have been molded into and taught and basically trained to be and do, and it's very confusing and it's hard to find yourself, and it's not something to be ashamed of. As soon as we're brought into this earth, we are taught things. We are basically molded into what our parents want, what our teachers want, what our family and society wants. We're constantly being told not to do this, to do this, to be this way, to not be this way. We're constantly fed information and we're taking it all in. I've come to realize within the last few months that a lot of the things I believe in and the feelings that I feel and the way that I perceive things, the way that I do things, say things, a lot of them I have picked up from people in my life, and those things aren't mine. I've just picked them up. I've learned them since I was a baby, and a lot of that being fear. I have been fed fear a lot of my life. It's really hard to get out of that mindset, to always constantly think that the worst possible thing could happen in any situation. That's always my mindset. I'm always prepared for the worst possible thing. And I know that's good in some ways, but you don't want to live your life in fear. And I've realized that I've been living a lot of my life in fear. And my mother was raising 3 children by herself, and she was very overprotective. She didn't really have family out here, so I don't blame my mother at all, but that's just how I grew up, and that is an example. Society and going to school, you learn not to do things, and those things may be expressing yourself. I felt like I could never express myself throughout my whole life. You always had to do something a certain way. You could never do things your own way, even with learning. In school, when you're taught things, there wasn't, different ways of learning, and that's why a lot of children and people have learning disabilities. It's not even a disability, you think a different way and you learn a different way, and that's completely fine. And to isolate and make someone feel like they're wrong or they're different than anyone else is completely wrong. Expressing myself is really difficult because I felt like I was always doing things wrong, and I wasn't the same as everyone else. I wasn't super talkative, and therefore I didn't have friends. I was put in classes that I didn't belong in because I wasn't expressive. Sure, there was a time in your life where your parents didn't agree or didn't really like what you were doing. Rather that be how you expressed yourself through art, through the way you look, through music. It kind of takes a big toll on you, especially when you're younger. Your parents are all you really know. You depend on them so much, and you really, really believe everything that they say and do is everything. Just how children think, That's their parents. You remember how you were when you were little. Let's say at a young age, you were listening to rap music and your parents listened to country, and they told you why are you listening to that junk? That makes you look so bad, blah blah blah. And then you become insecure about liking what you like and expressing yourself and being your own individual person, liking what you like. You become kind of insecure about that. Religion is a huge one. Nothing against any religion at all. When we're little, we're often taught to believe in what our parents believe in. At the time, you don't believe in that, and you're kind of molded into someone that you're not. You feel really, really stuck in being that person. This goes with friends as well. If your friends make you feel bad about liking something or being interested in something, or just simply being who you are, this affects you in a lot of ways, and hanging out with the wrong people and negative people really does. Your personality, you take on that personality, whether you like it or not. If it's intentional or not, you're going to take it on. So you really need to just surround yourself with really good people, positive people that make you feel awesome and that just make you want to be a better person yourself. I don't really have many friends, and I'm completely okay with that now. I would rather have a few like really awesome friends that make me feel 100% and make me feel awesome, and I feel like they are like teaching me and helping me grow, and I'm doing the same in return. That's what real friendship is, and real relationships and family members do that. Another thing I just want to say is that just because someone is a part of your family doesn't mean that they are necessarily your family. It doesn't mean that you have to get along with them. It doesn't mean that you have to believe in what they believe in or make them happy 100% of the time, because you are your own individual person. You have your own mind and your own life and a completely different path from your family members. And that's okay, and you guys should all accept that and not force things on each other. And if your family is forcing you to be a certain way, believe something that you don't believe in, or look a way that you do not want to look, then you kind of want to just tell them how you feel. And if that means that you have to distance yourself a little bit, then if that's what needs to be done, that is what needs to be done. You deserve to be happy, and you deserve to express yourself and be yourself 100%. Don't let anyone take that away from you, even if it is a family member, even if it is someone that you love a lot. Like, don't let them take that away from you. You be yourself. Learn what beliefs are yours. Figure out what is yours and what isn't, because I've been finding that out within the past few months, and I feel like I've grown a lot, and I've really been in tune with myself and realizing a lot of things in my life that I took on that weren't mine. This might be kind of like a well duh type of video, but I know a lot of people need to hear it in order for it to kind of click in their head. I just want you guys to be yourself, and I always like try to look out for you guys. Like, you guys, I feel like, are my little sisters or my big sister, or just like, I just feel so close to you guys, and I just want to help you guys out in as many ways as possible. I love you guys so much. Never, ever, ever be someone that you're not, and never, ever let someone make you feel like less of a person or unlovable for being yourself, and don't let anyone take you away from who you are, because you are beautiful and you are unique, and you deserve everything in life that you want. And I really want to make that clear, because I've spent a huge majority of my life believing otherwise. I love you guys, and I hope you have an awesome day. Bye!